What is up, guys? Tiggs is Alfie here, and I'm starting my level review slash I'll play your level series. There is a link in the description to the Mega Maker forum, where I have a page that you can send in your submissions. You can also leave it in the description or not the description, the comments as well. But there's a less likely chance I'll play them there. And yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. This is Protoman in Cyberspace by Buster. Just have to wait for it to load. As my computer is overheating. I don't know why it does that. Double damage disabled, burst strike enabled. Alright. Sua's super shot, that's good. I feel like I've played something very similar to this before. Proto shot is broken now, so you know. I feel like I've played something very similar to this before. Yes, I remember this. This is sort of like a jerk move, I guess. Because you don't know if those can reach you or not, for the most part. And so you have to be holding left. And so that just kind of sucks. Not too sure. But if you come over here, this is a secret. Just drop down right here and you get a key. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've played this level before on the Discord server where they do these reviews. And so I kind of know what I'm expecting, unless this is a... I don't think it said I beat this before, so this must have been a re-upload with some changes. Anyways, I kind of think this room is kind of useless. It doesn't really do anything. You just sort of jump. There's no enemies, there's no punishment, there's just nothing here, right? It's just so odd. I don't know, I could check over here. Yeah, but there's nothing. So, not really gonna bother with that. There's this jump right here that's kind of tricky. Although, I guess if you're used to these, it'll turn out fine. Barely make that, but that's a fine jump anyways. The aesthetics in this level are kind of all over the place, but they sort of work. I don't really have like a huge opinion, but it just doesn't look super ugly, at the very least. Checkpoint kind of early on. Right, that's what they do. I remember this part of the level being probably the best. I don't know, it's been a while since I last played this level. But this one was the best. And then, you know, it kind of sucks you up right here, so that's cool. You get this room, you just burst strike, be broken. Typical things. And, this sort of blends into the background so it can catch you off guard. Luckily, you don't reset too much. And there we go. Boop. What I haven't bothered is checking down there, but I'm not even gonna bother checking down there because it doesn't seem very plausible that there's something. Alright, cool. We made it. I think it's very interesting how he's using these magnets to put you into unfavorable positions. Sometimes it's like a 50-50 on whether it's like unfair or not. I don't think it's too unfair, but I'm sure there's some people that would disagree. I didn't even realize that guy bounced all the way over there and all the way back here. That's kind of wild. That. I do like those bounce enemies with the Pro Strike though, because you're already one-shotting everything, right? but it's gonna bounce at you, and that's not what you have to hit. And it keeps it less contained, so that's cool. Is this it? Right, you get E-Tank. Forgot about that. Whatever, I got the E-Tank. I don't need to get the key door anymore. I don't know. That E-Tank is like super easy to get, and even though I died, I still like got it. If it was a power-up that would have been different, I would have had to go back and re-grab it, but I don't really need to. I just find the E-Tank kind of weird and misplaced, sort of. And the key is just like, you don't really do anything for it. This is the part I wish there was more to... I wish there's more incentive to try and get it on the first go, but there isn't. When you can just, you know, do this. And it becomes very simple. First time, right? You just come down here, and then you have a lot of free time to just screw around. Yeah, you see, I can just like stay down here for a super long time. And not even worry about having to catch up. Maybe if you split that up into two different beams, so it cuts off shorter. Oh crap. Wrong one. I don't always remember which way the beam goes, but you know, that was my own mistake. Let's knock at them the first go. Alright. Let's not fail this section. Like, it just outruns you. Why am I not doing that jump now? It's not even that difficult of a jump. Alright. Cool. Yeah. There's like no incentive to charge right here. Not to mention, waiting for this to come back kind of sucks. So maybe if you split it in two, that could be a bit better. I'm not really sure. This part is kind of boring right here. Kind of, like I said, shit. I think I wrote about this in the review, right? I definitely did. Yeah, I don't think button mashing works, so let's just hit up that checkpoint real quick. I don't know what triggers that. I wasn't paying too much attention the first or the second time, so yeah. We can also just fail that section multiple times too, as if you haven't seen it enough. But yeah, that glitch kind of sucks. Although it's more Mega Maker's fault. Although like I said, I think I told you about this before, so you should have fixed it. Unless I have already played this exact version of the level. I'm not too sure. I know I've played a version of the level, but I don't know if this is a re-upload or what. Let's not break the game this time. Yeah, this is like the only enemy in the entire section, so... yeah. Alright. I wanted to block that Pro shield, but that's not happening. Fuck. I get to hear it, I screw up every time. What are you even supposed to really do right there? I suppose you just like jump on the left side and then come back to the right. That would make most sense. Instead of like trying to go all the way to the right side. Cool. Don't break the game, please. Thank you. Maybe if I could hit these jumps correctly, that room won't be too much of a problem. I don't know why I keep trying to hit that potion. Alright. So let's try to do this right this time. Yeah. I don't remember this. I like how the pro still dinged it. Like, if you just heard it, which I barely heard it, if anything. Oh yeah, checkpoint. That was a very nice checkpoint. Went through the really long room and then that little challenging section. Plus the eating right before that. I'm lucky I'm lucky that this block right here, the one I'm standing on, is there. I don't know if that's necessary, because maybe it'll incentivize you to throw in a little dash so you can at least make it there. I'm not too sure though. Is Pro Buster being broken? Just like my soul when I realize what I've done. But yeah, that catch right there. I don't know. Maybe you can remove it. I'm not too sure. Doesn't matter too much either way. Let's just break this section in half. More stuff to kill. A lot of stuff to kill. There we go. What do we do here? That. Yeah, that. And then this section, I believe last time I did this section, I got really confused because he had this weird setup and I didn't know where to jump. That looks a bit more obvious now. But I could have just been like super oblivious the first time. That guy could have been placed a little bit lower just so I couldn't kill him, I guess. Not too sure. Pro Man, you were meant to slide, or jump but not slide. Yeah. Let's not fail. Okay, I guess when I say let's not fail, that just tells the game, hey, you need to just die to literally anything, right? Anyways, let's just beat the crap out of everything here. Cool. Get to more Buster's levels later. Definitely once I haven't played. Me. I should have jumped! Come on. Gonna try to not do, like, all of Buster's level. I'm a professional player, I swear. Alright. Let's... You know, not everyone's perfect, right? Not every person's perfect, so let's just accept that and not blame me for being absolute shit. Alright, cool. Not where I want to stand. Mid there, mid back. I do like these little sections though, where you get to like jump the last second to save you. Oh my gosh, I was scared that the elect beam would eventually hit me, but good. Let's... I wasn't gonna slide, I was pressing the slide button, right? Alright. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Buster! Stop giving me glitches, man! I'm honestly not sure what happened. I think I may have clipped into something on the other side during the transition. Not too sure. Oh man, that was... I mean, I was kind of expecting it the first time with that one section, but this time that was like a new one. Like, you should okay, I'm safe. Good. Yeah, you should definitely fix that. That was pretty awful what happened. Cool. Yeah, that's what happened. I transitioned and I hit this. Fuck, I did it again. Why? I didn't even mean to do it that time. I was just trying to demonstrate. I'm just gonna be quiet and I'm not even going to mess with that again. Jesus! Oh, glitch. I have to kill everything, get great. Okay, that pro shield's just busted. I don't think that should have worked. I get hit when I'm facing it, but when I'm turned around, it just doesn't want to work. Whatever. Whatever, not my problem. Alright, let's not mess with that again. Because obviously that's how you get killed. I'm just gonna head to the boss. Oh yeah, I talked about this boss room. I really like the boss room. You have the Proto Shield to block stuff. You have the E-Tank, I guess. I don't know, there's like an obligatory E-Tank for people that are bad. Or if you're just tired of trying to beat the boss. Something like that. But I really love how he cycles so perfectly. Like throughout the room. Well, unless if you jump on that top part, but that's different. Also, instant boss room, there's no, like, gate room. Which is whatever. Yeah. This is a pretty simple, boss fight if you know what you're doing. Fuck. I say that, and then I'm screwing this up in every possible way. Oh, that was like a nice, trick shot or something. And I have an E-Tank, so I'm just not gonna bother. It's a pretty cool boss room. I like it. It's like unique without being too gimmicky, and it works with this pattern really well. If only like the rain's honed onto you, instead of just being shot forward. But whatever. That's a good level. I think I gave it a good rating last time. I'm gonna thumbs up it. This must be a new level, right? Or else it would have already been thumbs up. I can't really. Well, maybe I can go back and look at the footage for the star. But yeah, pretty good level. Now we have this level by Elver Dudus. That's his name, right? As for those who like glitches, which coming off that last level, I think you can already tell what my stance is. Enabled Mega Man 4 charge. Cool. I hope this isn't a frustrating glitch level. Okay, that's stupid. Okay. The mouse off the screen. I don't remember if I have it so you guys can see the mouse. Hopefully not. Where's the glitches? Okay. Alright. Good on you. Wait. Nice. Perfect. Just exactly what I expected. What happens if I... How does that work? I'm really intrigued by how that works. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Nice. Thanks. What was with that What do these do? I feel like one's... Nice. Wait, he just died? Hello? Okay. Honestly, that was a lot shorter than I expected. This was for both YouTube and level review, but how am I supposed to review a level like that? I don't know. That's pretty cool. I'd love to see if you could use those invisible blocks for like an actual purpose. I don't know, that's pretty cool. I can't really review the level. Like, that's just a level that you're not supposed to review. You just sort of play it. Anyways, I'll get to the next one. Alright, finally we have Lay's Factory. At least that's what he said on the forum. He said Lay's Factory. This is Laser Factory. This is Randy Arrow. So let's just go ahead and start playing this. Let's level up. Hopefully I can actually review this level. Okay, Mega Man Slide, Mega Man Slide, Mega Man 6, Charge, Slide, Gemini. Bunch of clear abilities. Topspin? Okay. Is there a difference? This section is kind of alright. I like how you have these guys here. Fuck. What theme is this? I can't tell. I don't know what those Yoku blocks are doing. Okay, at some point, I just want to like face roll because I sat there for way too long. Okay. I don't know what's the point of this. This checkpoint is super early. Okay. That checkpoint is super early. Maybe because it's a split path? I'm not too sure. Anyways, I'm gonna figure out what's in there. Whether I keep on dying or not. Because the checkpoint is right here. Like, that's the problem with some secrets, is that the checkpoint is literally right there, right? This looks interesting. Fuck. I didn't mean to jump right there. But are you gonna have to do this every single time? I guess that's the problem. I didn't think that jump. Oh, actually I can gravity stop. Or time stop. Something like that, right? Flash stopper. Or at least flash stopper this, hopefully. Okay. I was like, I didn't know what I was gonna have to do right there. More Death Beam lasers. Okay. I guess the main weapon we're gonna be using is Flash Stopper. So I do need to use Flash Stopper there. And oh, they grabbed Chubra again. So yeah, that's the plan. Is this Quick Man? Has to be Quick Man. Why am I not making that jump? I want to conserve my flash stopper because you know, it seems like I'm gonna have to use it quite a bit in this level. Okay, cool. I made it. I already regret the intake, so let's print it out. Alright. What? What are my Yoku blocks? Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, sweet. Ice pattern. Free eating? Why not? I don't feel like I'm gonna have to use this. 1-up right next to checkpoint? Kind of odd. I also got a free eating, pretty much. I do like when people do this with this guy. Can I like? Okay, I'm not even gonna like. How about we just forget all of that happened, right? All of that didn't happen. We just come here, we find it normally. And looks like am I gonna run out of Flash Stopper? Face take that. Another checkpoint already. Honestly, this level's kind of like questionable so far. Okay. It's not really doing anything impressive, and it looks like at some point I could just run out. I guess it's a teacher mechanic? Although you haven't, well, I guess you have, or did. I guess this is a teacher mechanic. If you are trying to do that whole teacher mechanic thing, I think in the, not the very first room, but the first room after the initial teleporter, you should have made the disappearing platforms longer, because when they're only in one tile like that, you can't really understand them. Like, if I were a new player, I thought they would just be like platforms that I wasn't paying too much attention. I'd think that they were just platforms you fell through, right? I wouldn't think that they did that. So when I get into the next room and I see the spikes, you know, I'd just probably die like that. So if you're gonna go for the whole teach mechanic thing, I think you should improve the platforms in that first part. I love how that picks up all the shots too. It's so cool. Yeah. We're just gonna do this section, which is kind of cool. Shoot you. Could I? No, I don't think so. Alright, and boss right here. Definitely boss right before the gate. Cool. And we're at the boss already. I'll go ahead and check the other. Okay. Okay. This is like messy with Crash Band's AI so much. Actually, I have Gemini. What am I doing? That's what I mean. Okay, so Gemini is his weakness? Looks like it. Come on. Cool. Nice, and overtime dash. There we go. Pretty simple boss. That platform up there kind of messes up at the fight a little bit. Not gonna give it a rating yet. Let me go ahead and check the. Let me go ahead and check the other side. I believe I went right, or did I go left? I don't know. We can see easily. I'll play both paths if there's an alternate path. Right. Did I go left? Alright, different room. How do we get that? Oh, that's how. I'm just gonna face roll because I don't really care. That's an awful enemy placement, by the way. You really can't do anything in that section besides mash gravity hold. I don't even know if gravity hold, like, kills it. This is... I like that. I like that enemy moving back and forth. after it shoots, and you just act the shot really early. It's kind of cool. It's like the motorbike guys. More. All right, cool. Oh wait, there's. Alright, cool, I guess? There we go. And then I can just checkpoint to get full health. How to choose this entire section. Shit. I chose the right side apparently, and I just get freely rewarded for making the right picks. This looks like a mess. Oh, Charge Busters, duh. Alright. I don't like how this level is going so far, if I'm being completely honest. There's a lot of flaws with it, and I can probably give a more in-depth analysis after. Oh, you can use Charge Shot. Can I? Okay. I don't know why that block is there. Like, why is this block here if I literally cannot use it? Because by the time it appears, those are right there, right? I think it's kind of... I think it's just... does nothing for you. Hopefully I don't want to... Hopefully I'm not going to have to race anything. Let me just smash my way to victory here. Gonna force me to slide, I wouldn't leave those there. I don't know, maybe it just works aesthetically. And then does this just pop me into a midsection room? Yeah, so this is just the same level again, right? I'm gonna assume so. But I guess I'll go into some thoughts on how you can make it better. Overall, like, the item replacements are meh. I'd take out Charge Buster, maybe. Possibly. The first room in the right section, that Sniper Joe placement is just tedious. It doesn't really do anything. As I get bodied by that. It doesn't really do anything, it's just kind of stally and tedious to get through. The first room of the other side is like, first of all, why are you just giving us that? Well, I should talk about the placement of that one. I mean, you literally, I don't think there's any way to get past it outside of mashing gravity hold. This enemy right here. I don't think you get past it outside of mashing gravity hold or just face rolling like I did. And I think that's awful because they can literally just restart too. And not to mention that it's right at the beginning of the level. Right, I'm fighting Crash Man. And, what was I gonna say? It's right at the beginning of the level, and because of how Mega Maker works, it just doesn't really work. Because you can just reset and keep the M-Tank or A-Tank. There's a lot of free grabs like that. There's the 1-up in that one room, and a checkpoint on the right side, too. That comes right after a checkpoint, which is useless. There's a concern for using up all your energy, which, you know, which sucks because you'll have to restart the entire level. Granted, you don't really have to go that far or back, but still, it just sucks. And Flash Stopper also, completely just destroys the left side in that following section. And you also just get rewarded with an E-Tank for picking the right side, which is like, okay, you're just gonna reward me for picking a right side that I didn't even know existed. Like, maybe if you... To fix that part, you can do simply, you can make the right side harder to get to. So when you do fall down it, you do get a reward. Which makes the most sense, right? And then you put like a checkpoint afterwards or something like that. But at least balance it out a little bit. Like, sure, the energy is good, but if you just die in that section, you get the E-Tank. It's like, oh, well, not only did I, well, what am I trying to say? You have the E-Tank, so you can use it, or you can just die and then go to the left section. Yeah, you just give out a lot of E-Tanks. I don't even know how many E-Tanks I had at the very end, but it was a pretty big number. I'd say there's a lot to improve, and you have sort of a good idea where you want to go, but you aren't capitalizing on it perfectly. I guess let's stay neutral. Version 5. I don't even want to see what the versions before this were, but hopefully I'll play like a version 6 or 7, and it'll turn out a lot better. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment down below, subscribe. If you want me to play your levels, go to the description or the comment section, preferably the thread on Mega Maker forums, and go and submit it to the forum. If you do on the forum, there's a more likely chance I'll be able to use mods such as like the texture pack I reviewed, or insert custom music, which I showed you guys how to do both of those. So hopefully we get some more good levels, and I still have quite a few to play through, like 13 more. So here's something to look out for in the future. Anyways, ciao.